Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Automation Testing Insider. So this is part 27 of Selenium Framework Development series from scratch, and today we are going to talk about how to trigger the Jenkins build using pipeline job. Correct. So in the previous video we have seen how to trigger the build, the freestyle project build automatically when there is a code change and without code changes, right? In the previous video we have seen that. Now today we'll focus on how to create the pipeline job and how to execute our Selenium script, the project which we have created. Correct. So basically earlier in earlier videos we have created the freestyle project. Now today we are going to create pipeline job, which is more realistic, and in real world projects we use pipeline job only. So what is the difference between freestyle project and pipeline job? The main difference is it is more flexible, guys. This pipeline job is more flexible because we are using scripting over here, whereas in freestyle project we used to do everything, the settings in UI only, Jenkins UI only, and we have limited things over there to explore, right? But using a script we can do many things in this pipeline job. So that is the reason we go for pipeline job in real world projects. So let's have a look at the agenda for today. So we are going to talk about how to create the Jenkins pipeline job for our Selenium framework, and later on we'll talk about the Groovy script. So basically we create the pipeline job using Groovy script, which is object oriented programming script, right, for Java platform. And there are two ways we can create Groovy script. One is declarative script and another one is scripted pipeline, right? So like the scripted way is more complex, but the declarative way is very easy. So I'll show you that one. So using pipeline keyword we can create this Groovy script, right? So we'll create it and add that into our project, and I'll show you how we can run our script and then run the pipeline job. We'll run our pipeline job by like automatic how to send the automated email as well. I'll show you that one, and how to trigger the job automatically. So these are the things which we are going to explore today, right? So let's get started. So this is the project which we are working on, Orange HRM project, guys, and what we are going to do, and if you can see Jenkins, we are running on localhost 8080, and this is the project which we have created. This is freestyle project, right? Orange HRM build which we have created, and we have explored like everything, like how to send the automatic email and how to trigger the build whenever there is a code change and without code changes, right? So this is what we have seen in the previous videos. Now today we'll create the free pipeline job, right? So how to create it? Click on new, and here I'll give Orange HRM build and I'll give pipeline, Orange HRM build pipeline, or simply I'll give Orange HRM pipeline job, right? And here we need to select this pipeline and simply click on OK. So you can give description over here. So let me simply give description like this. The project description you can give it over here, and after that no need to select anything from here. Triggers which we have seen in the previous video, we'll use it later on. And pipeline, here we need to use, this is important. So either you can write the script over here, directly write the script over here, or what you can do, you can pipeline script from SCM, right, source code management. So we'll read it from source code management, and here we'll provide our GitHub repository. So select Git from here and provide the GitHub URL over here. So I have already this is our GitHub repository, guys, and from here we'll get the GitHub URL and put it over here, repository URL, correct? And credentials are not required because this is public repository, so this is not required. And later on advanced, this is not needed, and branch is main branch, correct? So our project which we have pushed the changes to main branch only, right? Here you can see. So that is done. and later on what we can do, a script path Jenkins file. So this file we need to create in the project path. So the settings are done for job. It's very easy. Now what we'll do, either we create the script inside this. Anyway, we have selected this SCM, so that's fine. Here we have given the GitHub URL, GitHub repository path, and credentials not required. Main branch we have selected, and Jenkins file which we need to create in the project path. So what we'll do, simply we'll create the Jenkins file, the script, right? So simply right click and new, and then you can select file, and simply main. Here you can provide the Jenkins file like this, file name. Click on finish. So here you can see Jenkins file has been created. Now here what we'll do, I have already written the Groovy script, guys, to save our time. So let me explain you. So this is declarative Groovy script, so which starts with the keyword pipeline whenever we start. So it starts with curly braces, starting curly braces and end with curly braces, right? And let me go over it one by one. So agent, it will run the build whenever there is any agent available, right, in the pipeline. So we can give keyword agent and any like this. And tools, there is another step we have over here, tools, which start with like what is the tool which we are using, the Maven, and you can give the Maven version over here, right? The everything whatever we have given in freestyle project in the same way. So this is what we have to give over here, the tools. And then we have different stages. So stages will again start with curly brace and end with curly brace. And here what will give inside stages, we can write the stage as well. So check out what is the URL, the project repository URL. So here I have provided the repository URL, correct? And the branch is main branch. So this is the syntax, git branch and branch name and URL colon URL. This is simple, right? And then just end with curly brace. This is step. And another stage we have over here, and this is the end for this stage, okay? And we have another stage which is build, correct? So we need to write Maven command over here, Maven clean install, correct? And it will clean the project and then install the Maven artifacts. And we use for Windows batch command, right? BAT. For Linux or for Mac OS you can use SH. You need to use SH, right? And we have here stage, another stage is there. So here we have build, and then we have test, Maven test, right? MVN test command. And later on, after build and then test, and here we have reports. So how to publish the HTML report. So here we can write another keyword like steps. And here in an array we used to give like report directory. What is the report directory we have? So this is the report directory, the project directory which we have, src test resources extend report, correct? Extend report and report file. What are the reports files we have? Extend report.html here. And report name you can give anything over here. Extend Spark report I have given. So just close this stage as well. And after that, post build, what we are going to do, right? So this is for the UI purpose, to showcase the reports on Jenkins UI artifacts, right? And here you can see it will show the reports once build is done, then it shows the report in the Jenkins UI. And once for the success, guys, once post build, what we'll do in case of success, I have written the email format over here. So I used simple HTML format here, and you can see I have given my email ID over here and the subject line like this. If you remember the previous video, we have selected we have the default subject line, right? So we use like this, and body starts from here, and we have given some inside the HTML tags which we have given the latest Jenkins build has completed, like the last time which we have used. And we have used here Jenkins environment variable, like environment dot job name. This will give us the job name, and this will gives us build number, right, and build URL. And I have used some coloring as well in case of pass, like green color, right. So this is how you can create the email format. Similarly for failure as well, in case of failure I have created the email ID or email format here as well. So after that we are this is simple text and HTML format, right, and attach log. So we are attaching the log as well. So this is simple groovy script. So what I'll do, simply I'll copy it from here and I'll put it inside the file which I have created inside our project and save it. Now you can see we have to check in this code, right. So what I'll do, simply right click properties and go to the project path, and this is the project path we have. Right click, show more options, git bash here. So you can see git status. If you see, you can see we have one file, Jenkins file, which we have created. So how to add it, git add dot, it will add the file, git commit updated or created Jenkins file for pipeline job. You can give like comment like this and press enter, and then simply git push the code into GitHub repository, git push origin main branch, right. Now you can see the code has been pushed to, let me refresh here, Selenium test project repositories, Selenium test framework. You can see guys, created Jenkins job for pipeline job, right. So this Jenkins file for pipeline job, so you can see the file has been added, correct. So what we'll do next, we go to the pipeline which we have created. So here we have the same file and everything is done over here. Simply what I'll do, I'll save this job which we have created in Jenkins. So apply and click on save. Now let me run it whether it is working fine or not. So simply I'll click on build now, and we'll see, you can see the build one has been started, and we can go it from here, console output. So you can see obtain Jenkins file from this the repository path, right, and it start the pipeline. So let's see whether it is working fine or not. Now you can see test has been started from here. Executing all the test cases. You can see all the test cases have been executed. I think it is still executing. Do you have some failure? I'm not sure. Let's see. It is sending the no suitable checks publisher found. So you can see build finished success and email sending to this one. Let's see we got the email or not. So here I have my Gmail already open. So you can see build success orange HRM pipeline job first, right. We got the email, and you can see the proper format, build number 1, build status success, and this is the URL, Jenkins URL, and this is the last check-in which we have done, last commit, and build log is attached. And here you can see extent report URL as well. So you can see extent report attached to this one as well. Let me go back. Yeah, go back to the email. Now what we'll do, guys, this is done, correct? So this is how you can execute. And if I come back here, go back to the pipeline, orange HRM pipeline which we have created, you can see result like this in the pipeline. And here you can see stages as well. You can see all the stages over here: checkout, SCM, correct, source code management, tool install, Maven, checkout, and build, whatever we have given in the Groovy script. Checkout and build, test, reports, right, and post action. So you can see all the things step by step in pipeline. And what you can see, if you go here, configure, delete pipeline, you can extend Spark report, you can check the reports from here. And what else? Stages we have already seen. Now what we'll do, let's fail it deliberately, and we'll see. Yeah, one thing we wanted to check as well, like trigger the job automatically, right? How to trigger this job automatically. So what we can do, last time I have explained that one as well. So we need to go to C drive where we have this tool ngrock, right? So just go to that ngrock and start command prompt over here, and simply we need to write one command, ngrock http. We need to we need to create the custom URL for public network, right? So ngrock http 8080 for our Jenkins. So simply press enter. Does not smart dynamic. Why it is showing like this? ngrock and http 8080. Press enter. Now you can see this is our Jenkins URL, guys. So what I'll do, simply I'll copy it. So we have to update our webhook, right, to trigger the build automatically. So what we'll do, simply I'll go to the repository which we have created, and go to the settings, and from settings we have to go to the webhooks, and here we have the webhook which we have created last time, right? So here we need to simply update this webhook, update it, and later on just scroll down and click on update webhook. So our webhook has been updated. Now what we'll do, simply come back to the Jenkins job which we have created, and here let's check in the code, right? Let's make the changes in the code, and we'll see whether our build is getting executed or not, will be triggered or not. So what I'll do, simply I'll make the changes to our login page test. So let's deliberately fail the test case as well. So we'll see the email whether the format is coming correctly or not for the failure. So we should get like failure email, right? So what I'll do, simply for invalid credentials, deliberately I'll fail it. Like, let's say we are expecting invalid credentials 1 in case of providing invalid credentials. This is for invalid login test, guys. So save it, and then simply come back to this one, orange HRM project, and you can see here status. We have modified login page test. Simply run all the commands like add and commit, and then push origin main. Now as soon as this is done, hopefully the build will run. So come back to the build, you can see the build second will start from here. So let me refresh. So that has been already pushed, and here it should start the second build. Let's see why it is not getting started. Oh, we forgot to check this option, right? So we haven't selected at the beginning. So what we'll do, we have to select this GitHub hook trigger for git sem polling, right? Apply and save. So let's see whether it will trigger or not. I think after making the changes we have to do the check-in again, because just now we have done the settings, right? So what I'll do, simply I'll make the changes over here. Invalid login test, like this. That has been done, guys. Now come back to the, now you can see in the quiet period expires in 2.7. You can see the build second has been started, build 2, right, automatically. So this is how you can trigger the build automatically in pipeline as well. So it is the same process like what we have done in the previous video as well. So now it will execute all the test cases and one test case gets failed. So let's wait for some time. I think a couple of minutes it will take to execute all the test cases. And it will since we have applied the retry logic, so it will try, it will add couple of more, it will try couple of more times as well. So total we should get 9 test cases, out of which 7, like 6 will be passed, 2 will be skipped and 1 will be failed. It is executing all the test cases. We forgot to add that checkbox, so you can see it, the build has been failed, and you can see finished failure, correct? And here you can see total test run 9, failure 1, error 0, skip 2, correct? So let me show you the report, the email. Go to the inbox, still failing, failure, and here you can see why we have 2 more still failing. Oh, those are different builds, guys. So this is, you can see the latest Jenkins build has failed, right? And you can see build status failure, and this build number 2, right? And here you can see this is the build URL, and a build log is attached. You can see the build log over here, like this, right? So this is how you can create the Jenkins job, and you can run your script from Jenkins, right? And we have completed both the things, like the freestyle project and Jenkins job as well. So this is all for today, guys. Let me know in case if you have any questions related to this, and if you're new to this channel, then please subscribe it. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.